Hey fuckers, it's Friday.
Can't spell shattered without shat or turd.
Like a gut punch to the abdomen.
Some of the funniest shit on the web.
I call it a rock Fred.
I like the cut of your jib, gentlemen.
These 5 are the only protection we have.
The best part of the show is the genuine Hasbro love.
Good night, folks.
And of course, Pat's weekly farts.
Breaking news.
It's very outside of the box.
Nailed it.
I love Friday. Bob's Bait and Tackle, now carrying Hasbro.
They truly are your favorite podcast.
Thoughts, prayers, likes, and shares.
Shadowcast.
A to B.
Shadowcast Uncut? Is that you? Shadowcast
When are you going to bring Larry back?
My favorite Star Wars podcast.
Shattered cast on
Like complete fuckers. Podcast is intended for mature audiences only, and its sole purpose is to entertain. If it doesn't fit with your sensitive sensibilities, please feel free to turn it off now and
Shut the fuck up, Chip.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Shattered Cast Uncut, episode 326. That's 326. That's how many spring breakers in Miami have contracted not just STDs, but also the coronavirus. I'm your host, Oscar Alonso, and joining me tonight is everybody. That's everybody. That's anybody in the Transformers fandom. We are the podcast that started it all, kneel before us. #1 podcast on the internet. Don't bother Googling it. Just believe us when we say that. And joining me first tonight, he is the engineer, the fixer of people's problems. And the moment you call him and say the store said this, you ruin his day. The one, the only Matthew Deluxe Baldwin.
That was a good one. I was waiting for the CTRX6, man. Very nice. Because I'm no engineer. I'm not even close. But hey there, everybody.
You engineered my heart.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, in this modern world, you can be an engineer for anything. Like, you don't actually have to have an engineering degree. You're like, I am a customer service engineer. And they're like, what the hell is that? You'll piss off real engineers. But I
mean, anyone could be an engineer. You just got to read a fucking Wikipedia article, and bammo, you're an expert.
I'm a social media engineer. I always hate that. Like, I watch things online, and they're like, are on TV or like Netflix, and they're like, social whatever engineer. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like,
social engineering is the act of attempting to commit identity theft.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so that's what that is.
I don't do that.
That's IT training. IT.
Roll time.
ITT Tech.
ITT Tech. Lincoln Technical Institute. My kid got accepted to DeVry. Anyway. Speaking of DeVry, this guy was so smart they didn't want him there at all. In fact, the restraining order still stands, but ITT Tech called him up and said, will you be our mascot? And he said, no. He is your favorite internet admin and mine, Mr. Greg Ford Mercy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I wasn't accredited enough for a non-accredited school.
That's right.
University of Phoenix!
Yeah, that... You ever notice how those University of Phoenix commercials are getting less and less? Like, there's a new one with, like, the single mother. And, like, you can just tell that, like, that person's made some bad decisions. Like, not even, like, the character she's portraying, but, like, the actress.
What's the new one, the New Hampshire? What is it? Something New Hampshire one?
I don't know.
There's
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
The one that sounds like it's from The Sims, like Snoo Snoo. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Something... Suck
Snoo.
my New Hampshire college degree or something. I don't know. Roll time.
When I was one of my favorite interactions with a customer, I don't even think he was a customer. I don't think he ended up buying anything. I think he was just kicking tires. But when I was selling diploma frames, this guy called me up. Yeah, when he was selling tires, I was like, "Get away from my car, you fucking motherfucker!"
Kicking tires.
Walks up to Greg's car. How much you want for it? It's not for sale. All right.
I hear what you're saying.
$5. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but let me drop this to you.
No, he
Let me just float you this number.
He was asking about, like, the craftsmanship. Like, he was just trying to, like... It was like he watched a documentary on buying a diploma frame and, like, was trying to, like...
Is there documentaries on that?
No. Or, like, he read an article on, like a self-help article about buying diploma frames. And he was asking all these questions, and he was like, I worked really hard for this degree, and I expect the craftsmanship. I have high standards for this diploma frame in his craftsmanship. And I was like, so what school? He's like, University of Phoenix.
Nice.
Yeah.
You should have bowed down. You should have bowed down, biatch.
I mean, at least that conversation didn't end with, yeah, so I got my kids in the car down the road. They're out of gas. You got a few extra bucks you could spare me?
How much you got? $5? $5.
$3.50.
$3.50.
Speaking of $3.50.
Oh, sorry.
Speaking of $9.99, this is how much this guy charges an hour for consultation, as well as how much he charges per evening in the bedroom. The one, the only, Mr. T2X6 Justin.
What is going on? I knew that was me. I knew that was going to be my cue this time. I was like, I feel it in my bones, if you know what I mean.
By the end of this year, if we're all not dead, I'm going to make you the biggest sexual deviant in Transformer fandom.
That's fine with me.
Every time he comments on something, everyone's going to be like, no one reply to him. He's going to talk about dicks.
Have you seen him posting on Facebook?
I'm terrible.
It's disgusting.
I know.
It is terrible.
He's all like, Oscar, check out my rocket ship. I'm like, Justin, that's a 3 with a bunch of equal signs. And parentheses, that's a penis. No, it's not. And then he writes it again with squiggly lines. That's a penis. And that's Jim. I'm like, what the fuck? But, yeah. And, of course, coming up next is everyone's favorite courthouse horror. He likes to lift up his pantsuit leg and show that hairy leg with the knee-high black socks, black compression socks, because he wants to keep up that blood flow. He recently threw his back out attempting to teach himself pole dancing over at his local Y. The one, the only, Mr. Robert D.
I should wear a dickie.
No,
I should.
You are
a dickie and a dickie.
You know what I didn't get? I didn't understand. Okay, last night I was just going down. Going down memory lane. Went through the free for all before it really kind of became a nothing for all, and started looking at old posts from years ago, and it was really cool. And I remember when Terra came out, I started tagging Oscar in all the Terra posts. More on Terra, like I had Terra in my printer, like, what's with the paper jam? And Terra's in the printer, like,
that's a good one. The paper jam.
Oscar LOL's the first one. Then the second one, he's like, why are you tagging me in all these posts? And I'm like, it's fucking Terror. What are you talking about? Terror. And then Tyler F loved all my tags until I tagged the one with his penis coming through a birthday cake.
I saw that. It was fucked up, man.
He's like,
I'm still waiting for you, Robert, to Photoshop Karate Gi Tyler in Pinkerton's family photo. Just right there with them. Just right there. Just
that would be genius. That's genius.
We should make that a thing. Pinkerton and Tyler F, father and son.
Oh boy, I don't want to insult Frosted Flakes.
Oh boy.
How do you call him?
His son is.
Who's Frosted
Flake? No, his son is called Frosted Flake.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Not Tyler. Gotcha. I wouldn't call it Frosted Flake.
Is he like a tiger?
Yes, he curs.
Carol fucking Baskin.
Fucking Carol Baskin, man. They're doing another spinoff or whatever, or a sequel, or I don't know. It's going to be about Baskin's wife or husband.
You know why? Because she probably threatened to sue. I swear, she probably threatened to sue.
He did release that press statement. You were shared it, Robert.
I shared it.
He was like, we're
honestly,
not like this at all.
Unless they signed a release that specifically applied to, libel.
Fuck that bitch. She ain't gonna.
I mean, to damage her, to damage her reputation like that, and
she was already long past damaging her reputation.
You see your opinion of this person? It was based on a Netflix shockumentary.
Netflix is true, though. That's true.
That's the point. So she probably threatened to sue unless they did a subsequent story about her husband where she had an opportunity to speak.
Nobody's gonna believe her. Nobody's gonna believe that bitch, and
no one's gonna believe her. She should have just sued them. She should have just sued them for $10 million. She should have just sued them for $10 million. The only problem is she can't prove profit.
The piece they did, the episode they dedicated to her was so fucking devastating. It literally left so much of an impact that you honestly believed her to be the villain if she wasn't.
The thing is, Like
You don't
I don't
put
know.
you got to put salamander stuff, or I don't know what they said. What was it?
Sardine oil.
Sardine oil.
They-
You got to put sardine oil on.
They looked like the only normal people out of the whole bunch. That's what was hilarious. I'm like, hold on a second. These are normal people, and then they're surrounded by this trash that's attacking them. I mean, it's
I wouldn't call them. I mean, it's a weird normal, but whatever.
They're pretty normal. You know,
Well,
they
like you
seem
had.
nice.
This is not Transformer related unless you talk about MP Tigatron, but you had Joe Exotic, who was the redneck, right? Then you had
Gay
that
redneck.
Doc Bogavin guy, who was essentially a cult leader.
Yeah, he had all those girls.
Then you had the other dude.
He was a genius. That's what he was.
Yeah, he was. You damn right he was.
Well, you had the other guy who partnered up with the rich guy from Vegas, Joel Lowe. I forgot the name of that guy. He's just a meth head through and through.
Oh, they're all
a very
meth
rich meth. Yeah.
And then you had that guy who was just giving
Carol
commentary.
fucking Baskin.
You know, you had a bunch of people like they're all in that business. It was crazy, but it was a good watch. It was a good watch. But I'll tell you, I was in a bad mood today. I've been tired all day. It's not being stuck in my house. It's not being able to do anything, you know, and like I had expectations, and that's the lesson. Don't have expectations, accept your day for what it is in life. But I had expectations for what this would be like in the house, and I thought I'd be doing all this work in the house and exercising every day. And because I hurt my back, I can't, you know, and my wife, she's stuck in the room because she got sick. So, you know, it's just taken a toll on me, that aspect of it. I'm naturally a couch potato. It's not that I'm in my home. I love being in my home. I love the fact that I can't go anywhere and nobody can make me, and I'm not required to. I love that it's socially inappropriate to request that I do anything right now. I love it. And I'm fucking stuck with a sore back, but you know, but as soon as I got on the phone with you guys, you know, I'm so glad I have you guys as friends because it really makes a difference. It really uplifts the spirits. And I hope our listeners feel the same way, you know, tuning in and hearing us. And, you know, even though we can't hear you, you know, I hope we're reaching out to you. And,
we're watching you, though.
Greg is. Greg's got some technology going on. But he's fully lubed up right now, he has a giant vat of Vaseline, and
he's going to the cafe to report it.
He's going to the cafe. But I hope we can at least, you know, reach out to some people and they don't feel so isolated and stuff, you know. But
yeah, people have
whatever.
been reaching out to me. I really appreciate that.
I can't watch any more Spider-Man movies. I can't. I wish there would be. They need to just release everything straight to video right now. I mean, I downloaded Bloodshot. I couldn't bring myself to watch it. It's like I'm buying movies I don't even want to watch. What else came out that I couldn't watch? There's another movie that just came out that I just can't fucking. Oh, is Birds of Prey. I watched the first 5 minutes of it, and I was like,
yeah, I did too.
When Jackie Chan breaks that guy's leg in the strip club, I'm like, oh, this is just stupid.
Yeah, that's about as far as I got. I got to where she blew up Axis Chemical, and then I was just like, all right.
Yeah. Oh my God, Bloodshot. I'm like,
was it really that bad? Like some people were saying, it's just handled.
It seems like it's the comic fans that think it's terrible, and people who really don't have a connection to it might enjoy it just as an entertainment thing.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's fine. It just wasn't what I was in the mood for.
Yeah, I can't find the mood. I thought I'd be in the mood, and so far the mood won't strike me. It won't strike me.
I have it. I have to watch it. I haven't seen it yet.
One way I think we
something
can
struck you. I mean, you bought Bloodshot. That thing was doomed to fail.
I don't know. Was
it
terrible?
That was a shitty comic, and it was a bad idea to cast Vin Diesel in that. So.
Yeah, he's not the right guy.
Well, I've been playing a lot of Resident Evil. I figured that was
the original.
That was topically appropriate.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
RE3.
On your PS.
Resident Evil 3, which was called Biohazard Escape, I believe, in Japan. Is that the one you have, Greg?
There was a whole lot of shit that I didn't ask about right there in that statement, Oscar. No, I don't know.
Godzilla's back.
You just busted out with the whole Japanese title for it. I'm like confused now. I'm like, I don't know how to respond.
He's like,
I have
isn't that
the
one
remake.
Zombie Apocalypse?
You have Resident Evil 3. Shut up, Robert. Damn.
I have the remake that just came out Friday of Nemesis.
Yeah. So you have RE3. Okay. The remake. Yeah. Of Nemesis. All right.
Look, here in America, Biohazard's Resident Evil 7. That's that one where you got to find where you left your moonshine.
Biohazard's a thrash metal band from Brooklyn. So yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. You shouldn't have said hello to me, Oscar. Why do I have to be a lawyer? Everybody else got to be something different. I'm a courtroom whore still. I want to be something different. Make me a superhero next time. I made you a superhero. You were a superhero last week. You still are with your EMP ass cheeks.
It was a horrible. That was hard. Fuck you.
I wish I had
Send
that
me that god awful gift. Oh, fuck yourself. God damn it. It's a horrible idea. Speaking of horrible ideas, did anybody get anything, Robert?
Oh, nothing Transformers wise, but I did. You know, in Brooklyn, the grocery situation is horrible. Actually, I don't really know because I can't leave my apartment. I'm just terrified too because it's like fucking. It's what do you call it? Shiitake mushroom apocalypse number 3 over here. It's terrible. People are dropping like flies. Everybody's getting sick. So I'm just fucking locked in my apartment. So I'm just like online ordering everything that I can. So Facebook is just now tagging me like, oh, you want this meat service? Oh, would you like this tropical fruit? Would you like a box of cherries? And I'm just like, yes, I would like Boston soft pretzels. Like, so I got a shipment of meat in today. I got tropical fruit coming on Thursday. I got Boston pretzels coming at some point. I got chicken coming, but today I got in some meat from a purveyor. That's all that I fucking got, but I'm happy for it. That's it. Turns out, you know, last week I was supposed to have gotten in my Magic Square Metallic Legends Prime, and the Postal Service asshole didn't leave a note, even though apparently on the website they said he did. He didn't just leave it there, which he could have, and it's been sitting there for 2 weeks, and I wanted a redelivery, and it didn't come. But it's funny, though, because I'm quarantined like this, I'm just focusing more on what I already have, so I wasn't even thinking about it. I stopped doing that whole, you know, tracking. I wasn't tracking my tracking. I wasn't looking forward to the next thing coming out. Instead, I've been just looking at what I have and kind of just enjoying a little bit. Like, it's like this has really put the pause button. It's really hit the pause button and made me kind of just turn my eye inward. So I'm thankful for that because I haven't had this feeling in a very long time. I feel like we've just been in a rush. What's coming out next? What's coming out next? What's coming out next? So, you know, tomorrow's not guaranteed, so I kind of want to just enjoy now. You know?
That's why today is called the present.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Was it Uguay? Thank you, Master Uguay. Oscar Uguay, boy.
So, did anybody get anything, Greg?
I did. I actually muted when I meant to unmute. What I said was that was our TED Talk. Thanks for coming. Oscar, take us out of here. But I got
on Facebook. Go to facebook.com.
I got tacos to make, guys. Come on. No, I got
they're refrigerated vegetable. You're not even cooking anything. You're just putting like lettuce, tomato, raw onions.
Robert, I'm helping him out. You got Challenger.
What? No.
You got Challenger from your.
Don't put words in my mouth.
If you had a retarded cat, would you name it Challenger?
No, I'd name it Cringer.
I'm telling you, Kit, you said that.
It's my cat, so.
Good kid.
I got the Devil Savior Split.
And
it looks good. It's a face in the truck. Like, it's so weird. It feels good. It's made out of good stuff. It's got really good paint. It's very detailed. But the transformation is just, like, the engineering to get specifically to get the arms into the barrel is just so finicky to get it just right. And, like, a lot of the screw holes were loose. So like I had screws just pulling out, like where the thigh hinges are, like on the left side or the thigh swivel, it's a screw. And like it was super loose, and like I'm sitting there trying to figure out what kind of joint it is, and it just comes off my hand. I'm like, fuck, I broke it. And it's just a screw that was stripped out. So I had to like glue screws in, and I don't know. I got it transformed, but I had to fix a bunch of stuff on it. It's not that it's made out of bad stuff. It's just the assembly was not executed very well for its complicated.
That sucked.
Well, it holds together well, and I bought it for combined mode. So I'm still in for a giant axe, and then we'll see how I feel about it.
That's so stupid that they did this. Like, they really could have hit a home run. They could have cornered the market on Baver stuff. Not really, but still. They could have had a legendary figure. They really could have.
I mean, I'm sure not every single one is like that. I don't know. But that's just my personal experience with it. It took me 2 days. I was super frustrated with it. But now it's just sitting, it's just hanging out, like looking at me with this big old red face and its green eyes and its sensual jawline. I picked up the Transcraft Mohawk because
what?
Matt had the Mohawk, the Mohican, that little motorcycle dude from the last night. Well, because Matt had asked me last week. Yes. He asked me if about that Transcraft Bumblebee, and I said that I didn't really. I don't think I have anything by them, and I couldn't place where I'd heard of that company before. And then I remembered, and I remember everybody who got it that I know saying it was pretty good. So I got my Smokescreen Plus from Haney, and this was in the box. And it's a fun little figure, man.
Now, is it Transcraft or Transcraft?
It's
shut the fuck up, Robert.
Is it?
Yeah.
Or is it like,
I heard that
around this way?
Oh, no, it's Syscraft. But it's a cool figure, man.
Drinking. Yeah, I love it.
It's
a nice little figure.
It's painted up, like almost all of it's painted, except for like, a little bit to give it some, like except for the joints and like a couple little spots to give it like some breakup. Paint's like really good on too. Like it's just a fun little figure. I took it to work with me yesterday.
How big is it?
Between Legend and Deluxe.
Yeah, I mean it's probably 4.5 inches.
Yeah, give or take. It's a fun transformation. Only thing I had is
jumper size.
Probably around that. It's a fun, like I say, it's a fun toy. He just holds the knife weird. It's kind of weird how he holds this knife, but the transformation's fun. The alt mode's really cool looking too, also.
Yeah, like it doesn't really look like a robot.
Yeah, it's a nice trick.
Except for that little bit of mohawk sticking out, but I mean that just looks like it's like some kind of, I love that color that's on it, that bluish green color, that teal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's actually 2 different colors on it. 2 different like greenish metallic blue-ish colors. But yeah, it's a fun little figure. And the eyeballs are articulated. For a figure that small, it's got articulated eyes and opening jaw. Let's see, and I think that's all.
Good job.
Just playing the game. Oh, and then I got Resident Evil. Biohazard, Escape, Shakanaka, Shiitake, Don't Go to New York, Part 3. Yeah.
Don't go to New York. Don't do it.
There's so much stuff in this game, though, that's like, it's just, like, it starts off with these, like, live action, like, news broadcasts about how, like, the CDC is quarantined, like, part of the Midwest, and how, like, the outbreak, how the virus just spread all of a sudden out of control, and, like, I don't know if you played the original Resident Evil, but, like, the very first person I run into is, like, well, I guess the second person I run into on the street, he's like gets in the back of a fucking truck, and I'm like, oh, they're putting bodies in the backs of trucks in New York, and like it's just really Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's very
yeah. The parallel is really creepy. Really creepy. Yeah.
for when it came out.
Yep.
But it's because of that war on Christmas, man. It's because we took Christ out of Christmas.
No, this is because of that stupid donut chicken cutlet sandwich. That's what did all this.
Probably is.
That's a good sandwich.
No, you hated it.
Oh, it's too much. It tasted good, but it's just too much. I didn't hate it.
You were like, oh,
Matt's all like, I'm
your
glad
ass
I got
mouth.
a defibrillator here in the house.
Well, yeah, of course. I need the shots afterwards. But
Did you eat the rest of that sandwich after you finished the video?
I did not.
What'd you do with it?
While he was editing, he just jumped it down.
Did you give it to Gator?
No. Hell no. That would have killed him right on the spot.
Hey, Lisa, want to see Gator get diarrhea?
Shit, you want to see Gator fly? Give him the fucking donut.
Donuts.
You
Roll
ever
Tide
see a
donuts.
Gator fly? Roll Tide.
Speaking of
fly.
Roll Tide, Matthew. So what's up, man? What did you get this week?
I just got a package in today from Terror. I think I got the clear Starscream from New Age. I got the clear Ultra Magnus from Magic Square, and the Seekers from Magic Square. The Starscream and everything, the ones that everybody's hating on. So I got those, and that's all I got.
What's weird is they really come off as DX9 knockoffs. They really do.
Yeah, probably so.
They're probably in my office
what
right now.
bothers me is they do these clear editions on these Legends class figures. Like I don't recall, I recall Ultra Magnus dying in the movie, but not staying dead. So I always thought the clear was like the ghost incarnation of these characters. So the fact that they got a clear Jazz, I think it's New Age, right? That did a clear Jazz or something like that.
Yeah,
it's like his ass ain't dead.
That's a ghost of the Baldwin bank account.
Have you seen the Bayverse movie? Jazz got ripped.
It has nothing to do with the Bayverse movie.
Stupid. Roll Tide.
They
Roll
should
Tide.
sell. They should sell Ultra Magnus in pieces.
They should. Yeah. Damn it, open.
All right. Well, Justin, did you get anything?
Oh, hey. How you doing? I got the KBB Hornets agent, I think his name is. It's the oversized New Age Bumblebee, who fits in beautifully with Earthrise. So looks good next to Cliff Jumper. Looks great next to that Prime that I am using for my Prime, and I couldn't be happier. I think it's awesome. Very excited about it.
Right on. I have the what did you say, the New Age Bumblebee?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have 2 third-party Bumblebees. I think one of them's New Age. I would love to get that oversized just to have him as the good deluxe class.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, it's a
To fit in with
solid Bumblebee, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, and he scales perfectly with Cliff Jumper, which is dope.
Yeah.
And that's it. You just build it up a pile of loot so you can have a Baldwin drop.
And that's all I had. No Baldwin drop this time. So, what can you do? They can't all be Baldwin drops.
Well,
A Justin drop.
Mm-hmm.
After searching groups, I did manage to pick up a MMC Thunderclash.
Oh, nice.
Coliseus. And shout out goes to Andrew Court, giving me a good deal on a complete Coliseus with box comic. And this was the planet is a Steel Express. Planet Steel Express. Those guys that Lenny used to do all photographies for, they did all the giveaways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
like
it.
their
Yeah,
I
official
just
still
cut
covers it.
out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
No, it's
he
plain
came
Steel.
with the limited edition. He came with the limited edition rifle, which is just an all yellow version of the rifle that came out with the Deadlock figure they had as an exclusive years ago. So, again, great figure. Thanks again a lot, Andrew. 'Cause, I mean, some people did approach me. Some offers, one guy wanted $100 just for the figure, no instructions, no box. I think he was missing one of his arm cannons, and I was like, thanks, but no thanks. There wasn't one of those, oh, you got your mind, but yeah, no, I got a solid deal with Andrew. So again, he's good people. Very happy with him.
Yeah, Gort's a good guy.
Yeah.
He gave me his room at TFCon. Like, he gave me the reservation. I wasn't going to be able to go if not for him.
Oh, look at that.
No, he's a great guy.
Definitely.
Did he not go?
No, he was staying at Lowry's because Lowry lives near there. So he had a reservation that he didn't need, so he gave it to me. Very nice of him. He just heard that I wasn't going to be able to go because I missed out on the blocks, and then he gave me his room. Very nice of him.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, Terry.
Yeah, there. Go to a convention, no hotel room. Yeah, there. So,
is anybody going to that this year?
That's
I don't know. Matt's going.
I worked. I can't go.
Yeah, but even if you could, would you?
Unfortunately,
is it smart? Should anybody go to a big city this close to this Rona?
Here to October, I didn't think it could happen. We could have a meteor fucking strike us a week from now. But I was excited for the Orlando one, and then obviously it got canceled. So I don't want to get myself worked up for the Chicago one just to find out that I can't make it for some absurd or could be embarrassing reason. I don't know.
I reserved my room for TFCon Chicago. Roll Tide, motherfuckers. You'll see me there.
Tide.
I don't give a fuck about Coronas.
No one's going to see you there. You're going to be the only guy there. You and Hanny. Hanny's going to have you working all those booths. Hanny's going to be like, work those booths, Matt. I got no one here. Work the booth.
Let's go. They can't sell itself. Let's go.
Speaking of something that won't sell itself is third-party toys, Cang Toys, Redbull.
Third-party Treason.
Does anybody else get a TFC vibe out of this?
Vibe, yes.
Yeah, like it looks exactly like the Sea Cons, and like it's so stylized, and I don't know. It just looks exactly like TFC.
This is Toy World. It's new stuff, I think.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like TFC.
Yeah.
Yeah, stylized. I think it looks pretty good, actually, to be honest. I mean, I don't think it looks bad.
You know what I think one mistake of any reveal though of a new combining figure is not showing it next to some relevant thing to get people like, oh yeah, okay, that looks good, because like if this guy's if he's in leg form, picture 9, and that shit's not at least as big as the Toy World Devastator, like no,
like, you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you have it next to something?
You don't. That's what I'm saying. It's a big mistake.
He doesn't.
Oh, I see. I think this is. I mean, this has got to be just the typical Warbotron scale, I think, or TFC scale, essentially.
Yeah, I don't know, because they're saying it's a Toy World, supposedly a Toy World project, but it says at least formerly reported as a Toy World project, so who knows? But definitely looks small. It doesn't look like it's a Toy World Constructicon size character.
I like the Happy Bull. I like the Happy Bull in picture 6. He's really happy. I like that.
He's like, moo! The
Moo,
hills are
buckaroo.
alive with the sound of moo. He's got a ring.
This guy would set off Bobby's spidey senses with the light piping. See, that's another thing that makes me feel like I think it's a smaller toy, because like I don't feel like we see light piping in the bigger figures. Was the Toy World Constructicons, were they light piped? I don't think they were, but I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen them. They were? So maybe it's just, I don't know. Feels weird.
Maybe you're wrong,
I mean,
Justin.
I like the face sculpt, but what bothers me is, I'm so used to seeing Tantrum with the bull being part of his head assembly.
Right. He looks like Rampage. He looks like Rampage in Bot Mode.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're right. They missed a cue.
Some people get excited for it. That's cool, but this ain't for me. And the oldest Transformer in my collection is my G1 Tantrum. So
No, you're right though. He needs that. That's like an aesthetic that you can't depart from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's got to have that bull head behind his head. He looks like a thick-necked brute. You know?
The bull head is behind his head, though.
Yeah, but it's not up. It's not part of his head like slag. You know what I mean? It should be. He's like the slag of the Predacons.
Okay, I got you. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I don't know. It might be better. Who knows? You can move the head around freely.
Even his shoulder pads look like Rampage's head, like the alt mode head. They look like saber-toothed tigers. That's weird. You're right. So wait, if this is Toy World, then of course it's going to be the scale with Constructor.
Of course.
Of course, it's going to be. They're not going to downscale. They did Constructor. They're going to do this. This is going to be big.
Yeah, you'd think.
Hope so. It better be. Nobody's
So
going
why
to
do
buy
they
this shit.
Why do they have 2 shots of his leg mode in the last photo?
Why not?
It's just different angles. That's all.
It's
Why
like
not?
yes, you can see it this way, or the same fucking thing on the other angle.
Pretty much. It's just like, look at this side, look at that side. It's uniform. Look at us and his calves. It's, I don't know. I prefer the MMC Feral Rex.
Ooh, his horns are translucent. That is neato.
That's kind of cool, actually.
I like a translucent kind of figure. You know what I'm talking about? No.
It looks like his nose horn, his nose ring is translucent.
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is too. Good catch, man.
This
Hey,
is like this,
go through the picture and see if you can see a face on his chest or something. Does he got a face on him?
let's see.
If so, roll tide and take it to the cafe, bitches.
Yes, in photo 5, he has what's the guy from the last night? The headmaster.
Mm-hmm.
That's on his,
Cog.
Yeah,
Cog?
no, the headmaster, the butler.
Yeah, Cog.
The butler is on his chest. Cog.
Or butler on your chest.
The butler is on his chest.
Oh, because the 2 dots are eyes. Yeah, that's.
I was muted. I'm over here screaming.
Yeah, he's got like a serpent face on his chest too. I can see that too.
Stop making tacos, fucker.
Actually, okay, so yeah, picture 5 also, if I look at it the right way, I actually see the movieverse Ironhide's face too. Like the light blue kind of looks like the eyes.
Yeah.
Kind of got that like that snub
see
nose,
that.
the little smile, yeah.
That's just witchery. No.
Now, image 2, you have it's more iconic. The problem, you know what it is? It's his mouth is closed. The bull's mouth needs to be open. You know, that's the problem. It's like a slag. He has like a slag head. That's iconic to him as well.
You're a slag head. Shut your whore.
That's me. Cody does not like that. Neither does Sam's Formers, and neither does Emily.
Sam's Formers and Emily. Sorry.
So who's in on this? Now, if this is constructor sized, is anybody in on it?
I would like to. I want a new Predator King. I want a big Predator King. I don't mind the stylization. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
Do you think Zeta's doing it?
Probably not. Zeta has one coming, don't they? They showed us a silhouette of one, so they're supposed to be having one too, but we haven't seen anything since that.
Do you think they're waiting to release theirs to just be spiteful towards Toy World?
I mean, if they would have, they would have put it. They would have put something out a while back because they already showed us 2 from Chang Toys. So I think.
I bet Fans Toys is probably waiting until the last member's about to drop, and then they're gonna.
Sure.
Do you think we'll get a what? What do y'all think is going to be the next Fans Toys combiner after Minnesota and the Aerial Bot?
Who fucking knows?
Oh,
I want Defensor.
I do too.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen anything related to Defensor yet.
Computron. But I would love to have a huge Predator King. I think he needs to be big. And
who did Defensor fight? Who is his enemy?
He didn't really have one.
He just kind of stuck.
He just kind of showed up out of nowhere. Like he literally just showed up out of nowhere.
When he was helping the train with that one, with only one arm, wasn't there another Decepticon combiner?
I think it was
maybe Bruticus, but
Was
like
it Bruticus? Yeah, Bruticus one. Yeah, that was. I'd have to say maybe Minosaur, maybe might be.
Minosaur was
Superior
Bots.
Bots.
See, they don't really go to. Fans Toys doesn't really do like G1 Season 1, Season 2 stuff, right? I mean, am I crazy? Except for Minosaur, obviously now, and Superion, but I can see them maybe just jumping straight to Abominus, and Computron, because that's more like movie aesthetic. Season 3, right?
That'd be pretty cool for a Computron too.
I want a Defensor though. I want a proper. I always loved Defensor. I don't know what it was, but I loved them.
Generation Toys got you after 13 years waiting for that fucking last one.
No, I'm never getting that. I got 2 of those.
He's not big enough. He's not big enough anyway. So, alrighty, I like this. I don't know. I might be on these little sets. I might get me a Predator King from Cang Toys. I like some of this stuff. I like the stylized look, and I think this looks pretty good. I like the bull, and I like the first one too. I like the Rampage. Rampage looks pretty good too.
When you do a review of this guy, right, and you open the box on camera, please say, now to take this out of the box, you got to grab the bull by the horns and then pull him out by the horns. Okay?
All right. If I remember, I will definitely say that. Yes.
Shout me out for it.
Word. I will. I shout you out every review, but you don't listen.
No, you don't.
So you don't.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
no,
I secretly do. I secretly do.
Secretly. Okay.
I shout out Oscar too sometimes, but he don't watch them.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I go Roll Tide. That's a shout out to Oscar.
You know what shouts everyone out? That beard, man. That shit is a virus magnet. You should shave.
Nah, I don't care about viruses. I got good white blood cells. I'm good. Really?
Wow. Greg, really? Unmute, because that was racist.
That was pretty racist, actually. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with white blood cells, Robert.
He was like, I got some good, pure white blood cells.
Pure. I didn't say pure, first of all. Douche.
He was like, roll hydro.
Roll. What we got next? Let's move on. This kind of getting weird.
Let's talk about white blood cells.
Let's talk about your white blood cells.
They're good, kinda.
I think FOT wants to hear about this.
I don't give a fuck what anybody takes out of that. Everybody has white blood cells. Fuck him.
Where'd Oscar go?
He's driving to fucking. He's driving up to Arkansas right now.
Because of white blood cells.
All right. Well, I'll take over and say that we are moving on to the next topic then, which is Maketoys. And I feel like it was appropriate time for me to take over because they're doing a limited edition downbeat with a special mystery sticker that says Urtini Racing. So I assume it's going to be a Treasonous Martini Racing logo for you to go slap all over this guy. And who cares?
Is this a desperation grab? You think it's a desperation grab given that Fans Toys?
They're putting out everything that they said they were, and they're going to show us new stuff. I'm fucking excited that Maketoys is back. All right? I don't know if they ever left, but
I don't know. It's weird. It's weird for the downbeat though. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I'm not sure who doesn't have a downbeat already that's in on this. Like, cause like I have downbeat. I have the G2 downbeat. Like I've got the Toy World one. I've got the Transform and Roll Out Jazz, and I'm definitely getting Fans Toys, but I'm not getting this one because like it's essentially Maketoys downbeat with repro labels. Just probably the repro labels will stay on better, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. But like, I feel like they're just like, oh, Fans Toys is doing a Jazz. Well, we're gonna go ahead and just real quick, we'll put ours out with some better paint, and like it doesn't solve for me the problems this mold has. Like the back end of the car is atrocious. Like it doesn't matter what paint apps you add, the back end of the car is not gonna look right ever.
So do you think their recent post about not being dead, right, is just so they could sell this and make a quick cash grab on the people who didn't get a downbeat.
What?
Before Fans Toys comes out. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't put it past them.
I wouldn't put it past them either. I really wouldn't. Like, you know, like I just feel like it's definitely a move they would have done at this point. And like, you know, they're just.
I feel like y'all are haters.
I don't know. Like, I love Maketoys products, but like, go ahead and like, why are you putting out another fucking downbeat and not the rest of your goddamn cone heads? Where's your fucking headmasters that you've been working on for like 6 years now? Like, who fucking needs who needs something that like for $10 I can put some repro labels on it, and like I don't need your mystery bullshit sticker that we all know is not really a mystery. You don't want to get sued, you know, when repro labels has already made it for your toy. So, like, it's a waste of time.
Yeah. I just think, knowing Maketoys, whenever Maketoys does a release, like, at times something smells. You smell manipulation.
Yeah.
And if you just put all
and I'm sorry though. If you are looking to buy this because it has the, you know, quote unquote, the premium extra paints, like if you're buying it for the car mode though, just get the transform and roll out one. It's a way better version of the car. You know, like, it's a shitty robot mode, but it's a way better version of the car.
This is the justification a collector will have right now, right? Oh, you know, did you see the Maketoys downbeat? Yeah, but Fans Toys is coming out with one. Yeah, but I've always wanted one, and I missed out, and I don't want to spend the, the late tax on the downbeats on eBay and stuff. Oh, they're coming out with one, and it's a special edition, but it's just like the original, just better. Yeah, and I don't want to wait 2 years for Fans Toys, 3 years. I'm just going to get it. It's just like they're jumping in an opportunity to make a lot of money.
I think so, because it doesn't take any retooling, you know, like, yeah.
Right.
So.
It's just some stickers. All they had to do is make some stickers.
You know, or paint apps, you know, like, you're like, okay, we got to run these through it, you know, the Tampo machine to paint on the stripes, you know, like, it's really not that big of a deal.
You are never getting the cone heads.
Wrong. I tell you, I am so glad I stopped working for money years ago. I don't like the day I decided I'm just going to do my job for free and not expect anything in return and not try to make any kind of a profit. Like, that was the day that I.
No, it's called y'all out.
But I get that. But it's the timing is very it's
suspect.
I'm trying to think of like what the right word is. It's suspect. Yes. The timing is very suspect. The fact that you've got so many other projects out there that you've teased that you haven't done anything. Like, if this is simply like you're trying to do a cash grab because you need money, then like I don't think it's gonna help you anyway. Like, I think it's too little too late. So like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but like I feel like you do better, you know, reissuing some of the other things that are hard to get. Like, why not just go ahead and reissue Starscream? You know, like. Certainly that mold is
give it time.
There.
Give it time.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
When did this go up? This went up, what, like Friday?
April 2nd. So, yeah.
So it's been 1, 2, 3. It's been, what, 5 days since this went up?
Mm-hmm.
So.
5 days since you looked at this.
Well,
Bought it down.
give it.
Now you say, I'm sorry.
Yeah, give it 2 more days.
The Chinese chicken.
And then it'll be
Corona. Your brain stops ticking. But no,
I'm still happy. I'm still happy.
The thing about it is that they also went public and said, we're not dead. We're still committed to making we're still relevant. Here's our next thing, and we're making everything else. It's that shit, because I don't believe them.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have any kind of presence. They disappear into the ether. And then when they can make some money, they appear again and then make all these promises. There's a reason why that cone head was named Endgame, because it was the last fucking toy they were going to make. And then Fans Toys revealed their jazz. And they're like, oh, wait, hey, guys, guess what? We do care, and we're here.
That is such a... That's
a reach.
There.
That's a reach, man.
No.
Yeah.
You just hate Maketoys, Robert. We understand what you're going to say about Maketoys.
It's named Endgame. I mean, there's a logical reason they would name it Endgame. You think Dirge, Funeral, and Endgame. That would be a logical progression. But then you throw in a little Alex Jones in there. You shake in a little conspiracy theory.
You know why you're wrong?
Why, Robert? Why am I wrong?
Because you're wrong.
It doesn't. It ultimately doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
Because you're wrong.
But
chicken to
what's
China.
I mean,
We live here, Americans. Pay attention.
Excited. I'm excited.
The moment has come.
They're gonna show
Yeah,
up.
Maketoys is back.
This is just a distraction. Let's go big with the theory. Because first it was like there was distribution rumors, and then it was like they're making knockoffs of their own product.
They should have released this as KBB. That's what they should have done.
Hey, so what do y'all think? Will you think we'll get the Coneheads first or Fort Max from Fans Toys?
Well, do you have anything by Transform Element, Robert?
No.
Oh. Yeah, apparently they're a knockoff company too. So I guess we should sell our Transform Element Primes.
I don't own any of those. My name.
No, I didn't say. I asked you a
if I say
question.
Tim and his last initial, I'm also saying his last name. I just doxed him.
Y'all are funny.
I think Tim bought all the Transform Element Primes, and he's waging a war on Magic Square Primes.
Do it.
And 44.
Do it.
He needs to be waging a war on Takara.
MMC should have just done is released a knockoff version of their fucking downbeat and just stayed dead because they're never
MMC
coming out.
Should have done it.
Yes.
Oh, they're coming back.
That
Robert.
would have been
You'll
a
see.
knockoff, wouldn't it?
You'll see. They're coming back strong. You'll see.
Gator strong.
Yay for Maketoys. Bro Tide.
Well, I just hope
if
Maketoys comes back and finishes their Coneheads. I don't give a shit about Downbeat. And I don't think that there's that many people who are going to. Yeah, that too.
What Fans Toys?
I want the Headmasters too.
Fans Toys needs to flex on them right now and release a render or even just an old school silhouette of a Conehead. Just flex on Maketoys right now.
But at this point, wouldn't Fans Toys doing that? Wouldn't that be the same as the Maketoys Coneheads never coming out? Because it'd be like 6 years before.
It'll never come out. Exactly. That's a Fans Toys douche move.
We'll probably all be dead from the corona before the
Coronas.
Yeah, it's true. But at least that's everyone knows Fans Toys does that douche move. Fans Toys admits that they're douchebags like that. They're petty. Maketoys pretends that they're not. That's what bothers me.
Oh, they do not. You're a pretender.
I am. You should see what comes out of my bag.
Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken.
You get the Rona and your heart stops ticking.
That was a good one. I like that.
Thank you.
Downbeat.
All right.
Oh,
well, that's enough downbeat. Let's move on to some official news. Teasing a teaser for a teaser
of a tease.
Oh, Oscar's back.
I was trying to do an Alex Jones impression, but you guys got.
Oh, I haven't seen this new reveal. I think it's Starscream. I know they have a movie Masterpiece Starscream coming.
I think it's Grindor.
So the official Hasbro China Transformers Weeaboo surprised us today with the announcement of a new Transformers movie masterpiece reveal next week. The information shared indicated that a new movie masterpiece will be revealed this April 13th at 8 p.m. Chinese time via a transmission on the official Hasbro Taobao store. Taobao store. Not much left to say, but you can share expectations of this new release on the 05 boards. Could this be our first official announcement of MPM-10 Starscream? We had known its listing some time ago. Stay tuned. TFW 2005.
I will stay tuned, TFW. Thank you. Taboo.
I'll stay tuned to see the Black Apple oversized version.
I like when you scroll down a little, you can see someone quoted him, but Alexander Fedorovichev has a nice picture of Dorito Starscream, and I can only hope that that's what he actually looks like.
Oh, yes! God, he can serve snacks at parties. Like, he just has these little clips for the nachos, and you can stand them in the bowl.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a Ratchet, too.
You're a Ratchet.
Oh, dude, Maketoys should do movie figures.
They are. And they're back.
And never put them back out. And never put them out at all. I'm excited for Starscream. I know it's a stretch that I'm excited for a Starscream figure, but I'm excited for a Starscream figure.
I'd be excited for a Starscream.
Me too.
That design kind of grew on me.
Why
It grew on me too. Like a war.
Too bad it took 10 years.
Why would they release
No, I liked it when the Leader Class toy came out.
That Leader Class toy
lying.
was pretty good. It was a pretty good toy. Like,
I think
you know,
you're a liar. Y'all are liars.
not being a big fan of the movie, like it was like a big, beefy, nice transforming toy.
Beefy.
Yeah.
So, why do you think they'd release this and not the G1 that they're working on? I guess it's just not ready, so they're not. They really don't show you what they're working on until it's ready to come out, I guess.
No,
Yeah,
I mean they do a G1, they do a Beast Wars, and they do movie stuff. I mean, they're probably releasing this because it's their next movie one that's ready to release. I mean, I don't think there's anything a lot to read into it. I mean, it's
genius.
just I mean, it's you say that, but it's like
I did say that, yes.
why are they releasing this and not the or are they showing this and not their G1 Starscream? Like,
why do you mock me like that?
Yeah,
well, I'm
why do you
just
have to
saying,
mock
like,
Robert? And that's Robert D, man.
why are you mocking Robert, mocking me, mocking Robert, Matt?
I'm confused when you said that now.
Just make a fart sound. It'll be okay.
So now, Matt, do you think Unique
Chinese chicken
now and Greg too? Now,
Yes.
Oh my God, you're both Bayverse Unique Toys collectors. Now,
They're
would you-
fucking awesome.
No,
I was first. That's okay. But now, would
No,
you?
you wasn't.
I was
Bitch,
too.
please.
I got my Unique Toys Peru Kill. I got
Bitch,
my
please.
my motherfuckers got an inch of dust on them. Okay.
Bitch, please.
I'm pretty sure he
I'm a
was
director.
first. I'm pretty sure he sent it to like
Justin.
Bobby and then me
I
and
will
then
slap you,
it went
Justin.
to you or something like
I
that.
will
But he
slap
definitely beat you on the movieverse.
I will
stuff.
literally fucking slap you with Doritos.
You were too busy
Now-
playing with
Wait.
their Hasbro stuff, you know.
Now, would
That's
you?
Yeah, probably.
Would you? I know you'd get both, Matt. You'd get this and Unique Toys Starscream Doritoville. But come on, we both know Unique Toys. Would be better.
Dorito.
Unique Toys would be better, but not necessarily
Yeah.
cheaper because for some reason the Bayverse stuff with Hasbro is not that expensive, right?
They could. Now, so on the original, with Starscream, you can see the parts. You're going to see the
What the
nice. I don't know who did that, but that was somebody just ripped their fucking asshole apart. Now, would they? Would you hide the plain details in Starscream though? Like with Dragoon and Prime and everything that hides everything. I mean, you have to have his wings out and everything because it just wouldn't be Starscream.
Yeah, it
The
wouldn't look
Dorito.
like a parakeet.
Yeah.
Well, that was an earlier design. I mean, that they did keep some of the iconic elements of Starscream.
Yeah,
I mean, they're not.
I know Unique Toys will do a great job on it, but I think Hasbro they did pretty decent jobs on their movie masterpiece stuff so far that I've seen. I got a couple of them, but I think they'll do good on Starscream.
Like that last night, Age of Extinction Prime and the Megatron, and for that matter, the Age of Extinction Galvatron. Like those are completely different, like style designs. Like those are more. Those are cleaner designs. Anyway,
Clean.
so I think, adding kibble, like I think the way that Unique Toys did them, is, I mean, I think they did a really good job. They didn't have anything, they didn't really have anything to work with. So
Spectacular.
yeah, I mean,
But
it's not like, I mean, especially with the Galvatron they got coming out. I mean, it's not like they really had any like transformation sequence to go off of, unless you made it like
Unique Toys got a Galvatron coming from the Age of
or
Extinction?
is it Unique Toys or DX9? Which one? They have that Nero. Is it? I think it's Unique Toys, right?
Is it? I don't know.
They're
I
still
don't
in
remember.
Nero.
Huh. That'd be pretty cool if they're doing a Galvatron from Age of Extinction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's not if they are. I just don't remember if it's unique. It's one of the two brands.
Okay.
I mean, but DX9 did Unique Toys did Peru Kill and DX9 did Lahire. So I mean, they're pretty much like
Well, they're same company.
it's not like it's not like
I just don't remember them announcing. I don't remember them announcing Galvatron though. Huh.
We did. We looked at it. We picked apart where different parts would go. Robert found like 15 pieces in Waldo.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Oh, okay. Very nice. Well, that's cool.
To life, La Higher.
La Higher. Okay, I'm excited. Doritos and all. I hope it's Cool Ranch when they comes out with the flavor.
That'll be. Those were the Revenge of the Fallen days where they kept coming up with sublines just to do repaints. They should have done a Cool Ranch Starscream.
What's y'all's favorite Dorito?
Sweet chili.
Mine's Cool Ranch.
Yep, mine too.
I don't care for Doritos.
You're fucking lying too. So quit lying to yourself.
I really don't. Sorry.
Who do you like, Robert? What Dorito do you like?
Sweet chili.
Okay.
It's
Oscar. Oscar, what do you like? What's your Dorito?
Nacho cheese.
Okay.
Because he always takes it away from you. Hey man, that's nacho cheese. Give it to me.
That's funny. Let's move on. What we got next?
Speaking of Walmart G1 red listings.
What?
So yes, I'm going to read it right now. These listings can only be viewed via the Walmart app at the moment, but there's still not much information about what they really are. So take this with a grain of salt. Until we get an official confirmation, you could read on the EAN code for each listing. So what does the red mean? It could refer to a color, redeco, or maybe another reissue. Is it possible for a G1 Megatron gun to come back to shelves in the US? I highly doubt that. Or just Generations molds with the G1 toy deco. Time will tell for sure. No. Click on discussion link, etc., etc. So
the red means that they're going to sell it in the gun section proper, and I have no clue.
I hope so.
Yeah, 3-day waiting period to buy them.
It's like
I think it's coming straight from China.
I would love, and I'm sure everybody would love, and I would, see a G1 Megatron on the shelf, but yeah, with today's laws and everybody being such pussies, I doubt that we'll ever see a gun like that on the shelf. It'd be cool. I would love it. I'd buy a couple. Now the Soundwave, they just reissue, or they just had the Soundwave out. And I think he's still in stores if you want to find him. Could it be Sound Blaster? Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what they do.
Well, they wouldn't do a Sound Blaster because everybody would be like, that's not G1. That's not G1.
Yeah, that's
Stop
true.
mocking
That's true.
me.
It's not G1. That's stupid. I don't buy it.
That is true. Okay.
That's stupid.
Well, so, what would they do with the Soundwave, though? Like I said, they just released one. I don't know. And he was sitting on the shelves for a while, so I don't think they would reissue him again.
Oh, they're just going to do Shattered Glass. That's probably what it means. It's doing Shattered Glass.
Robert, get in the corner and roll tide.
I'll bet you it's Shattered Glass. That's what they mean. Red.
Roll fucking tide.
I don't think it's Shattered Glass. I mean, red could mean anything. It's fucking store lingo. It could have, I don't know. I mean, for them to do a G1 colored Megatron, what are they going to use? The fucking Siege mold again?
Mm-hmm.
And just put more red where there should have been red on the inside of his legs, around his abdomen. I mean, come on.
Ooh, they're going to call it Blaster. They're going to paint Soundwave red and just call it Blaster.
What if I was just thinking, like, what if they decided to do this mold as a take a G1, I don't know. I guess you couldn't do the G1 Megatron, but I was just thinking if they did it and then did it in the cartoon cell shading, on a G1 toy.
Oh, like they did the Prime. They did the 35th anniversary stuff. That could work.
That'd be pretty neat.
Yeah.
That would be really neat. But again, the old G1 Megatron's a gun.
Yeah, that is definitely the problem.
What if Justin? I'm gonna ante up on you here. What if they decided to go with that G2 Megatron, but in G1 colors?
Yeah, you could do that.
That'd be a hell of a reissue right there.
What?
G2 fanatics, you know who you are.
What if they put Soundwave and Megatron in the Astro Train box, smushed in together?
Or
I could see that happening too.
There's one way to release a G1 Megatron without getting into any trouble.
Live him in bot mode?
Non-transforming, exactly.
That is true. So he'd be like that Christmas ornament.
Big old trigger dick and everything. Can't transform.
Mm-hmm. No, I think they could. I think that they could transform him into bot mode, and repackage him, and they could sell him like that. No, maybe.
No.
Who knows?
Nope.
Okay. What if they just?
Or maybe
up
they may do that Nerf gun
Robert's
version.
ass?
Oh yeah.
Oh, the classics.
Nerf gun
Classics
version of him, and
Oh.
and just stick the G1 covers like the Henkai did.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's not a bad gun. It is a Nerf gun, but it's not a bad gun, though.
I just hated the wings on the back, but there was that.
There's a way to take them off, wasn't there? Yeah, you could take them off.
Yeah,
With the hammer.
Cut a
Yeah, the
piece.
butcher.
What if they just stick them up Robert's ass and transform it while they're doing it up there? No? Okay, like a Rubik's Cube or something? All right, let's take it with a grain of salt. All right, moving on.
That's highly inappropriate, Matthew.
I'm laughing at myself.
Highly inappropriate.
I'm going to miss
What was
Chuck,
Gator barking at, by the way?
Who knows? It's a dog, Robert. They fucking bark. Get over it. At least he has
So this
both
is
eyes.
interesting. If you
At
look
least he has
down,
both.
if you look down in the comments by Beastbox X.
Hold on. Let me
someone
get down there. Hold on. I get there.
Don't
okay,
move.
Beastbox. Okay. What the hell is that?
I believe that's a quote for someone named Smitty.1981. That U.S. federal law states a blaze orange tip, not a plug. However, many U.S. states have added to this regulation, and if Hasbro did release a G1 Megatron, he would need to be orange and sky blue or neon green. And at one point, that was the plan. And there is what looks like, I don't want to say it's Photoshop. It could actually be a legitimate orange and blue Megatron, but I don't think that's something they would release. That looks hideous as shit.
It looks like a traffic cone. Sorry. I'll stop talking.
But it does look like a traffic cone. But I think if, again, like I was saying to Justin earlier, if they do that G2 Megatron tank in G1 colors, that'd be pretty fucking neat, because there's a lot of people that like that G2 aesthetic of the tank forming Megatron.
Miss Turd said this. He said he showed the G2 Megatron. A little down. Go down a little bit. They showed that.
Yeah, I see it.
And then
Well, it said, look at wishful thinking. It says, regarding the red decoys, problem solved, and they're action masters. They're little erasers. They're like erasers.
no, I don't want that. Come on now. Anyways. Oh, well, we'll find out, because Walmart keeps us up to date,
They contact
Whatever
us
we
directly.
get. I hope so. It would be cool if Walmart.
They call Justin's cell phone, and then they say,
it's time.
but speaking
Wait,
of
hold on,
cloning
Justin.
cell phones, it's time to talk about the Earth
Don't
Rise.
segue. Really quick. Justin, did you leave yet? Did you look at the comment by Miss Turd?
No, I'm not there anymore.
It shows the G2 Megatron. Did you know that the G2 Megatron has a letter on his belly?
No.
Yeah, it's H.
No,
For
it's not an
Holbeck.
H. It's an M. It's an M. You know what the M stands for?
Matthew.
Majin Buu.
It's true.
Okay, sorry, Oscar. It was totally
No, that's goddamn.
That's totally
wrong. That's wrong as
inappropriate.
shit.
Inappropriate.
So it's we heard about it on Facebook. It's buzzing official. So Target exclusive Thundercracker and Skywarp 2-pack and Decepticon clones pack images. So
Fuck you.
people
They
like
already
myself
have,
that
those
like
clones,
the Earthrise.
so-
Yeah, isn't this already? Haven't these clones already been released?
Titan returns. Yes, Titan fucking
The
returns.
thing is, so here's how it worked for Pounce and Wingspan. I believe it was Pounce that was in a 2-pack for Walgreens with the other Autobot clone.
Yes.
And then Wingspan was part of those Toys R Us exclusive packs. Chaos, some Velocitron. I forgot the other one. So it was hard to get them both, and then to buy them individually, people were wanting like 50 for them. So now you can get the 2-pack, and then of course this is one guy on Facebook started the "Sorry we fucked up the Skywarp ordeal" by having Thundercracker and Skywarp. It's got to be like the secret 3-pack. Everyone's got to buy the shit out of them and then scalp them. I hope I get my hands on the Seekers anyway.
Well, it's
because these look nice, and I'd love to have the original 3 together.
Yeah, the Skywarp and Thundercracker is a 2-pack at
Right.
Target. That's pretty cool. I think that's a cool idea.
Right, but
Since
that's not guaranteeing. That's not guaranteeing it's going to be there, Matthew.
It will be there though. Target gets everything.
Not all of us have friends that can.
And I don't have any friends. Fuck you. And Amazon.
Oh,
yeah.
So I'm not your friend, Matt?
It's
a kick in the dick.
I know. I kick you in the dick all the time. No, I think it's pretty cool. With the the whole Amazon thing with Skywarp and oh my god, I think he was going like for what $150, $200 sometimes or something like shit.
Why?
Hey,
because they were sold out. I mean, they didn't make enough for everybody, so he was really hard to get. It still is hard to get, to be honest.
I picked him up and he dropped. I mean, it's just all about having the ability to get on your phone. But I did end up selling mine to an old friend of ours of the podcast, Adam Tucker.
That's a good dude. Man, I haven't seen him in a long time.
That's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
It's been a minute.
Mm-hmm.
He used to go.
Message me. I posted it in the cafe, and I asked 40 ship for it. Spoke to him. I dropped it at 35.
Dude, you should have put another 0 on that, man.
Probably could have, but I'm not a douchebag. Fucking toys.
Did you at least throw some respect? Did you at least throw some respect on it?
Hell yeah, because he works in the medical field, so I definitely threw some respect on it.
Respecta. It's awesome. So
these aren't bad. What do you? As a Seeker fan, I'm excited. I get my Voyager class classic looking Seekers, not the Cybertron. I like the Cybertron, the Siege version of them. I really did. But I think these are going to look great also because I'm a fan of the Starscream mold. So I'm looking forward to that and hopefully the inevitable Conehead drop.
Yeah, we're supposed to get some Coneheads. Oh, they showed them. I think they showed one on. I think they showed Ramjet on the box. I think so. We'll eventually get them. I hope.
Yep.
Oh, that's why Maketoys did their thing.
Yeah, because Hasbro.
Oh, please don't try to circle back to that. Don't feed him. Don't.
Hasbro mainline is going to take over. That's the reason why Maketoys is scared shitless.
God damn it.
So the Titan Return, yeah, it's just kind of weird. So I'm sure they'll release the Autobot clones also later on down the line.
But I thought you said they were the 3-pack. I'm confused. They weren't a 3-pack. They were released individually.
Who? The Seekers?
The Seekers, yeah.
Yeah, which ones are you talking about? The Siege ones were, released individually, yes. Now, no, Skywarp was part of a Battlemaster little kind of 3-pack thing, but they had the Rainmakers. They did a 3-pack of those.
You remember those, Robert?
The
super neon color
bills. Yeah.
Can't talk at the same time and understand.
The rain, but those were. I thought the Rainmaker things that you're talking about, Oscar, were the Tetrajets. They came out with
What are you talking about, Robert? What the fuck?
They came out with stars. They came out with Starscream. They came out with Thundercracker. Skywarp was the Amazon exclusive. And then Target had Sunstorm, Acid Storm, and Ion Storm.
Oh.
I want to know who thought it was
the big secret 3-pack. That was.
Who was it thought of a good idea to separate one of the Seekers when everybody knows that when you get one Seeker, you want all 3 of them, to make it an Amazon exclusive? That's just weird.
Because they probably made a lot of money selling that
It's just
opportunity.
Hasbro doing chase. That's all. Yeah. Especially when it comes to exclusivity.
Exclusive. Especially, the Walgreens stuff. It's weird that we have Walgreens exclusives now. It's just weird. But anyways. I'm excited for these, except for the clones. I already got the clones, so I don't care about those.
Yeah, I feel like I have the clones too. I can't remember if I got just the Autobot ones or if I got them both. I think I got them both. And then immediately threw them in a box and said, why did I buy these? Because I wasn't really collecting that scale. So I don't know. Maybe I have to bust them out now that I am into the Earthrise. I don't know. We'll see.
Ooh, yeah, I might go with Earthrise. I'm sure you do that a lot with a lot of your toys, Justin. Put them in a box and
pretty much
bitch be gone.
Pretty much.
I don't need you in my life. All right.
That is true. It's a true statement.
Like I said, I'm gonna miss y'all.
Title of your sex tape, Matthew.
Thank you.
All right.
I thought it did pretty
moving
good.
on to our.
Had good lighting and everything, and it had good directing, and I had somebody fluff my balls, so it was a good porn.
It was 45 minutes of you having Gator lick peanut butter off your testicles. It's not very good.
Whoa!
Hey. Is that racist?
Hey.
Was that racist or no?
Well, no, it's just good old-fashioned bestiality, I guess.
I like the hot sauce one better than the
Fuck
peanut
your
butter one.
cat, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Matthew fucking Baldwin.
Roll tide on your fucking cat.
He'll fuck your cat.
Goddamn gator pup dog getting in my face. I shoot that bitch right between the eyes. You're lucky you work at AT&T, Matthew. You'd be one of my husbands by now.
Hey, what happened to the MP collector?
Pug King. Pug King.
Oh, that's the funny. So everything we said all night was not funny, but then when he says Pug King, that's just
Matthew fucking Baldwin.
I ain't gonna miss y'all fuckers now.
Gator King.
No, it's that damn Lisa Bald. Is that Lisa Baldwin?
Tell the truth. Lisa told you to stop doing the show.
No. I have to work, fucker.
She's like, I can't hear Rachel Maddow, asshole.
That could be
Lisa
a reason.
threatened to feed you to Gator. She's like, if you don't get your shit together, Matt, in 3 months, I'm gonna feed you to Gator. Gator's like, kill me.
That goddamn Lisa Baskin.
My dog will kick your cat's ass.
Lisa Basketball.
Lisa,
we love you, Lisa Baldwin. You know you do. You know
she's a good woman. She's all right.
Yeah, but she
She
married
made you
you,
quit,
man.
though. Made you quit.
That's true. That says something that she married me. I understand that. I do. I totally understand.
She made you quit the show.
She's gonna be at a TFCon. She's going to Chicago with us.
Is Lisa available to do the show instead of you?
Yeah, maybe if you want to talk to her. Yeah, sure. You text.
Oh my God, dude, we should do that. We'll have Lisa. We'll be like, "What'd you get this week, Lisa? What's a Transformer?"
She'd be like, "I don't know.
I got some therapy for you."
What did Matt get this week?
We tell her how much these things cost, and she'll be like, "They cost how much?"
She's like, "What do you mean? What did Matt get this week? What do you mean he gets stuff every week?"
She does. She brought my package in today.
Ooh, that sounded dirty.
It looks like cocaine too. It's all wrapped up in yellow tape.
I'm like, "Here's your fucking toys."
Well, I got more Clorox wipes for this office chair we share, so that I can clean off this fucking skid marks he leaves.
Leave it bubbling parts. This microphone smells horrendous.
I don't know what y'all are talking about.
I had to get more Beano pills. I got another case of Beano pills for Matt.
Anyway, so let's go on to the listener question this week. I thought we got one more in the emails. I guess this was it, because I may get the names.
There's no more MP collector, huh?
Yeah, well,
we didn't
well,
get another
we hope
one in
he's
the
doing
email.
okay. Was there another one or no?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
So this is
we're
from
outside now.
Matt Eyes Covered. He asked, "What's
I mean,
the
we got
best
an
and
MP
worst-"
collector question like on March 29th that we answered last week.
Okay.
Well,
Unless
we can't
somebody
use that one.
deleted it.
Listen to
We
me.
can't
This
use
week.
that.
We
Are
hear
you
you
eating a
eating your
taco?
taco.
Well, I think I'm.
No, I'm eating a gummy bear, motherfucker.
Hey, let Oscar read the question, fuckers. Shit forward.
I think I talk for all of us when I say MP Collector, we hope you're doing well, you're being safe, you're wearing your mask, and when push comes to shove, you're forced to show off your kung fu moves to the fools out there. So today's question comes from Matt Eyes Covered. What is the best and worst representation of Optimus Prime since the G1 cartoon? That's a good question. That is a very good question. Best and worst representation.
So I gotta go.
honestly think one of the.
Okay, go ahead.
He's saying not excluding G1, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
Since.
since the G1. So yeah, he's excluding it. So I'm going to say the best representation of Optimus Prime, in my humble opinion, is probably from the Transformers Prime series.
Mhm.
Yes. Yes. Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
And in my opinion, go ahead, Justin.
I was gonna say the worst is the low-hanging fruit. It's the movieverse because he lost that, like, you know, like a lot of people are like, you know, he's that fatherly, like, good guy character, and he's just not that in the movies. Like, you know, like he's like, give me your face and
It's-
shit like that. Like, that's not an Optimus Prime thing to say.
But you know what he kind of lost? Let me
Love
chime
and
in there.
feeling?
I saw this brings me back to a recent Facebook poll I saw of who gives the most inspirational speeches, Bayverse, Prime, or who the hell was it? Someone
Captain
else.
America.
Yeah, Captain America. And I'm like, how is that even a discussion? Because everybody's like, Prime, yeah, I wanted to go to battle for him. Like, really? Because like when Captain America, he didn't have to talk, right? Or even when he like at the end of Endgame, even when he straps the belt on and stands up in defiance, you get the chills. But when he says Avengers Assemble, you get the super chills. You know, he doesn't have to say much, and he said a lot throughout the years. Prime, when he gives that fucking speech to the Dinobots. And then fucking that douchebag helicopter triple changer, that was Drift, right? Was that Drift?
Mm-hmm.
Who is that?
Yep, that was
And he's
Drift.
like, don't you want to just die for him? I'm like, why? Why? He didn't say anything inspirational. He threatened everyone. He was just like, you're either with us or against us. Give me your fucking face. I'll kill you now anyway.
And then he assaulted an animal.
He punches him in the face to convince him.
Oh my God! Shut the fuck up.
Okay, Matt. So
Matt, this is the equivalency of
dude,
you
I
telling
want to
Gator.
fight ISIS.
So what is the best and worst to you, Matt? Like
whatever you like. Whatever you like,
my
that's
worst,
the worst, and whatever you don't like is the best. How about that, Justin?
No, answer the question.
Yeah, answer the question, because like if you're gonna say like how can you shit on it? It's not like we're saying like a Hasbro toy sucks. We're saying the character is not faithful. So I just want to know.
I think the best.
Hillary lost. Get over it.
I'm glad
I think when we interviewed Gary Chalk, he said it best. The moment Optimus Prime uttered the words "kill them all," is when that was no longer the character.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. When he said those words, it was no longer the character. So I'm sorry. I understand the movies are the G1 to a lot of people, and that's fine, and that's groovy. All right. But I'll be honest, like for my worst Prime, that's not him though. My worst Prime is the Combiner Wars first animated series Optimus Prime. He seemed so medicated, so depressed. That it felt hard to rally behind him and say,
Xanax is the right of all sentient beings.
Xanax, oxycodone, right of all sentient beings. Come on, Rodimus, give me another pill. I'll suck your dick. Yeah. All right, but I mean, we have to face facts, dude. Like, yeah, they made him ultra action hero on steroids for the sake of the movie, but I really don't recall there ever being an episode or any incarnation of Optimus Prime where he's killed a bad guy by uttering the words, "Give me your face."
Mm-hmm.
It's so hyperbolic, it's absurd. Even when Optimus Prime massacred Galvatron, executed him in the comic book, he was remorseful.
G1 Optimus Prime said Megatron must be stopped, not Megatron must be killed. Yeah.
I mean, he did order the Dinobots to destroy Devastator, but I mean,
that's as simple as just taking them apart, though. As long, that's not necessarily that the individual robots who make him up are dead. So
that's why I think the Transformers Prime one it's pure to the character because he holds true to the idea of Optimus Prime. Will fight he'll sacrifice himself if he needs to. He will always hold on to the ideals, and he'll always look to the best, even in his enemies, and try to turn them. He'll try to bring them back to the light.
I like the Bumblebee Prime.
Matt, you know what you should have told Justin the worst Optimus Prime is?
I like the Bumblebee Prime.
Matt, you know what you should have told him
I think one of the worst ones probably might be Energon.
Animated.
Animated was fine. I think the animated, first off, I agree with you, Matthew, too. One of the best incarnations, movie-wise, is the Bumblebee Prime. That was Optimus Prime. His goal was to get his soldiers. He was the last one to leave. Right. You know what I mean?
And he would kick ass doing it, too. He was sacrificing himself.
So, him making sure that everyone else left first before him, that's an act of Optimus Prime. Meanwhile, I could picture Michael Bay's incarnation going, "Good luck, Autobots. Wait, Prime. Goodbye.
Fuck all y'all. I'm out."
But we're on our way to the ship. We'll be there in 2 minutes. Like, I gotta hit this button.
I got to. I'm sorry, the doors are closing. I have no control. Give me your. Oh,
you know what?
That's kind of what he. That's kind of what he did at the end of Age of Extinction, because he's like, "All right, Autobots, protect this family. Peace out."
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, those rocket boosters he didn't have until that fucking moment popped out. He's like, "Later, bitches."
He like had an Al Qaeda moment. He was like, "You're either with us or against us. Let's bomb Iraq. Where am I?
I'll kill you. I'll kill all of you. I'm leaking antifreeze from my brain."
He diverted so far from his true character that when he turned bad in the last night, there was no difference in his character, except he had red paint on his face. That's a problem. Yeah. You know, but I really hope they explore him more. And just like you said in the Bumblebee movies, Oscar, Matt, like, yes, in the scene where he defended everybody, but I want to see more. It makes me want to see more. It really does, because it keeps true to him.
Mm-hmm. You will get a
and
too.
To bounce back on you there, Robert, when you mentioned Captain America and Thanos in Endgame, look up the comic book pages of the Infinity Gauntlet between Captain America and Thanos. It's different than the film, but it's still Captain America looking him in the eye saying, "I'm not backing down. As long as someone like you still exists out there, there's always someone like me to try to stop you." And he walks towards a guy. That's super empowering. Yeah. But yeah, that's
like that moment at the end of
so dreamy.
At the end of Infinity War, when he grabbed Thanos' hand, and Thanos couldn't believe that he was actually resisting him. Like just little moments like that. It stays true.
That was the Vaseline. So he had a little help. It's a little slippery. I still like Transformers.
What's your best and worst incarnation of Optimus Prime?
No, I agree. It's Transformers Prime, and to me, it's definitely the Bayverse Optimus. I would agree on the sentiment of the B movie Optimus versus Bayverse, because like even though like the style of Bumblebee's still in the vein of Bayverse, it's not Michael Bay, right? So yeah, you can't
but it's
really.
Almost but it's not like a new. It's not. It's almost just like G1 Prime, though. That's the thing. It isn't necessarily a new iteration of that character. Where Transformers Prime is, Bayverse is.
Yeah.
That is kind of just a redesign of the original Prime.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fair.
Awesome.
Greg, what's your favorite and least favorite version of Optimus Prime, Gregors?
Oh, here we go.
Shut up, Matthew.
Sorry.
Yeah, Matthew, shut up. Seriously. Don't you have a fucking...
Seriously. Yeah, I do.
Coronavirus.
Fuck up,
I do. Okay, hurry the fuck up. I gotta make tacos.
Oh. Man.
Not gonna miss you.
All right, I quit. I'm done. I'm going back to...
Good.
I'm going back to...
Not another podcast.
Good.
You know what I think we need one more Transformers podcast. I'm gonna go start one.
That's a good name for a new podcast. One more Transformers podcast.
We could call it Super Shattered Cast Uncut Level 2.
Mm-hmm.
I already started 5 new podcasts while we're talking. So
that's why he's been muted. He's talking about all of them. Welcome to the Starscream cast with me, Starscream 1, also known as Deluxe.
And we got Pugcast. We got the Pugcast.
Welcome to Gatorcast. Baldwin. Allcast.
So I gotta say G1 is the best. I mean, I know Prime, but like
after G1.
You're not
G1 was.
No,
other than G1. Yes. Sorry. It's been so long since I first read the question, like half an hour ago.
Has it really though?
Okay, yeah, then I'll do Prime, and I'll say Cybertron Optimus Prime.
I'm going to agree with the Cybertron one, too. I was watching that on Tubi because they have all the series on there. And I caught up on Cybertron, and there's a scene where they're like, hey, we got to go stop Megatron. And the kids are like, can we come too, Prime? And you expect them to be like, no, children, this is dangerous. He's like, of course.
Hop in.
Let's
go.
You guys can ride on my fists.
I'll show you how to kill.
He said, "Come on, let's go." What? What? You ain't supposed to let us go.
That one kid hasn't even dropped a testicle. He's like, come into the line of fire. It's safe.
Yeah. Wait, what's one had the guy with the motorcycle that transformed? Was that Energon?
Yes, I believe so. Kicker.
Talk about Lugnut.
No, it was a human kid
That's
with
Armada.
Yeah, it was a human kid with the motorcycle.
That's Energon, yeah. That's Kicker.
Kicker
with
yeah.
I want to say Perceptor. Oh no, they merged to form Perceptor. He's one of the mini.
That was
Highwire, wasn't it? I think it was.
I think so, yeah.
Something like that.
Okay.
It was the dirt bike.
Yeah.
Did you say derp bike?
Yes.
He did.
Yeah.
Good catch, Robert. Good catch, man. Always,
hey, Matt.
Checking everybody's flaws.
It runs like this.
Yes.
Breaking news. My Zeta Bumblebee just came in at Show Z.
Oh,
I thought you already got it.
Not Zeta. The Transform Element.
Oh, Transform Element. Oh, nice. Very nice. Is when they can send it off yet, or it just got in?
I mean, I just got the email like 10 minutes ago.
Nice. I may pick him up. How much was he? How much did you pay for him?
Like $65, I think.
Well, that's not bad. Not bad at all.
Man, it's a little bit more now. They raised their prices a little bit with the shipping and everything going on. So they charge shipping now. They charge like $7 shipping versus free shipping. And I think the price went up like $2.
Wait, I think I'll probably get it from Terry. I'll probably wait for Terry to get it.
That KBV, that KBV Bumblebee was all of $22, and I feel good about it. So
there's a reason why it's $22.
You would.
Because you freaking awesome.
Soul.
He is freaking awesome. What, Robert?
Don't break it.
I won't. I broke mine. Okay. Like you've never broken anything, Robert.
Never. That's why I sent him to Bobby.
Yeah, I was gonna say he sends his to be professionally broken. Some people send them to quote unquote professional customizers. Robert sends them to professional toy breakers.
I'm afraid to tell Bobby I got a toy in nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Because he'd be like, "Oh, send it my way." I'm like, "No."
Did he ever send you those Magic Square Seekers back?
I haven't gone through. I got a couple boxes back from him, and I haven't opened them because of that Rona. I gotta. When I get back to the office, I'm gonna open them up. I'm sure he did. He sent them back to me like an idiot. Idiot prime. Sure.
Well,
I actually want to.
He does live next to that Joe KW guy.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oscar's got something to say. Oscar's got something to say.
You quit soon?
No.
Good.
What?
No. What? No.
No, I recently posted in one of the best Transformer groups on the internet, the Cybertron Cafe. I was looking for the BotCon Edition skids, which is known as Burnout, and gotten hold of this guy. I forget his real name, but he runs a business called Captain's Comics and Toys. And on average, this figure went on eBay for a little over $50 a pop. Not even counting shipping in some cases. In some cases, you had to buy the 2-pack with lift ticket, which I had no interest in owning. In that case, they wanted like $75 to $80. I basically picked them up off of him for about 38 shipped.
Good job.
So, and he shipped it out, so I now officially have every version of that skids mold.
Fuck yeah.
Why?
Good for everybody involved.
I love it. And I love the character from the comics, and I love the figure. So.
But why?
Why not?
Touche.
Now, why haven't you gotten every version of Skids?
I don't know. I'm a failure.
I love that figure. I love that version of the character in the comics. I love that version of the figure. I had an easier time finding freaking the roll bar that came from the Escape 2-pack that came with that like fucking dirty vanilla Optimus Prime. But no, I'm happy now, so I have all of them. So. Stuff.
Good job, Oscar. I'm happy for you, Oscar. Good job.
Thank you. I'm happy too, and I want to thank that guy. Take care of me.
Matt, how long are you going to be on sabbatical for?
My other podcast, 6 months.
My other podcasts?
Oh, that one you do with Primal Sabbatical? Yeah.
Exactly. I don't know who that is, but
do they still do shift bidding over there at AT&T?
Yes, sir, they do.
Yeah, okay. Because you're new, you're basically low end of the totem pole.
But I think I got a pretty good shift. I work 12:15 to 9:15 Monday through
shift
Friday.
is trash.
That ain't bad. That's really not bad, dude. So. You could still come home, spend some time with the wife. You could probably film a video or two, depending on how fast you edit. And you can still sleep in the next day. So
yeah, I like it. So I don't care what Robert says. I mean,
it got so bad at my call center. I was just like, fuck it, just put numbers wherever because I'm never getting the shift I wanted. But that's why I was like working fucking like 2 to 10, which was dumb.
Oh, that's a bad one. Yeah. We close at 9. We close at 9, so
Yeah.
All right. Take us out.
Yeah, so you guys can check us out on Facebook over at facebook.com/ShatteredCast. Be sure to check out our friends in the Transformers community, also known as the Cool Table, over at Realm of Collectors. You can catch Matthew's 3 other podcasts he started over there. Starscream Drop, as well as the Gatorcast and the BNL podcast. That's for the MNL podcast. That's for Matt and Lisa. You can also check out Robert.
Bacon and sandwich.
You can check out Robert on 4 Dummies over at Bobby Skullface's channel, as well as Nerd Rage Radio. And on behalf of me and our friends here at Shattercast Uncut, we want you to take a promise. Please collect responsibly, be good to yourselves and each other. And remember one more thing.
Wash your goddamn ass.
Yeah, Chip.
That is true. That is true. I like washing my ass. A bidet.
Do you use like a loofah on a stick?
No. Do you?
You use a sponge on a stick?
No, I use a washcloth.
Use a washcloth on a stick. You gotta have a stick in there.
Why do I have that stick?
To reach around there, to get around.
Good. I get it. I just around just as good. All right, fellas. Fuck you.
You get to reach around just.
Yep.
Gator in there. You just put a soapy washcloth on Gator and you squat.
Good night, folks.